Display, noun, 1. An arrangement of things in a public place to inform or entertain people or advertise something for sale. A beautiful floral display outside the town hall. A window display. Serrated entries in the store. 2. An act of performing a skill or of showing something happening in order to entertain. A firework display. A breathtaking display of aerobatics. 3. An occasion when you show a particular quality, feeling, or ability by the way that you behave. A display of affection, strength, wealth. 4. The words, pictures, etc. shown on a computer screen. A high-resolution color display. See also head-mounted display, liquid crystal display, VDU, serrated entries, computer hardware. Extra examples. An audiovisual display gives visitors an idea of what life was like aboard a sailing ship. Designs for the new museum are on public display in the library. Despite his outward display of friendliness, I sensed he was considering something. Examples of her work will go on permanent display in the new museum. He made an elaborate display of surprise. Hundreds of people experienced the dramatic aerial display. I witnessed a rare display of affection between them. Members of the community closed ranks in an impressive display of unity. On display are earrings, necklaces, and bracelets made from jade, amber, and amethyst. On display are necklaces and bracelets made from amber. People waited for hours to see the display. She slammed the door behind her in a display of ill temper. The LCD display shows the time in hours and minutes. The birds were put on display at the Zoological Society. The crowd was treated to an impressive display of power tennis. The display illustrates the traditional industries of the town. The display includes examples of her work in progress. The jewels are normally kept on static display in the museum. The locomotive is normally kept on static display in the National Railway Museum. The male performs a magnificent courtship display. The museum has a fine display of old medical instruments. The show featured a display of some of Mac's costume designs. The spacious lobby also functions as a display area. The sun set in a pyrotechnic display that burned up the whole sky. There may be specific events which trigger aggressive displays in your dog. There was a prominent display of her photographs in the living room. They gave a virtuoso display of disco dancing. They put on a spectacular firework display. We plan to mount a display of the children's work in the lobby area. A beautiful floral display in the park. A display of Roman coins. A flamboyant display of footballing skills. A glass-fronted display cabinet. A virtuoso display of guitar playing. A visual display unit. An aerobatic display team. An open display of affection for her husband. an ostentatious display of wealth. Display screen equipment. The RAF Falcon's parachute display team. The display windows of a department store. Most of the local people attended the firework display. My family has never gone in for open displays of affection. The medals can be seen in the display cabinet on the first floor. The window display changes once a month. They closed ranks in an impressive display of unity. We watched a breathtaking display of aerobatics, a magnificent display of goalkeeping,